Attraction is influenced as much by emotional energy as by words. And some of you right now are terrified because you're thinking, well, I don't know what that is. I want words. I want words to memorize. I want pickup lines and routines. And what do I have to say? The magic word, right? Say the magic word. This energy stuff. What does that mean? So let's talk about it. So people respond to tone of voice. Uh, it, and I've talked about this before, but if you want to talk, if you're talking lower and slower and deeper from the diaphragm, it tends to be more attractive. Yes, and varying your pitch, varying your delivery, depending on when you're excited, that's okay too. You kind of want to balance. Uh, so the caveat to all this is kind of just figure it out and do what works and mix it up a bit and see what works because everybody's different. Every woman's going to be different. Every woman's going to respond differently to what you're doing. But in general, have kind of a balance where your tone of voice is whatever it is. It can be confident, so it can be slow and from the diaphragm, and you don't say a lot. But then sometimes you're really interested in things and it changes. That's okay. Facial expression. Uh, Tell me what this difference is. Subtle, but a little bit different, right? It's no facial expression, my normal resting face. But then what is that? The Project Runway or whatever. I don't know what it is. So the smiling with your eyes. Just kind of like pick up the eyes a little bit. Get some intensity in your eyes. Not intensity in your eyes, but just a little bit of intensity. It be present, right? Be in the moment. Be connected to people, and have that facial expression of connectedness, of being there with them, and then emotional presence. Yes, you can just be comfortable and relaxed and be in a room and listen. Great. But if they're really interested, you come closer a little bit, right? And you maybe, kind of do this because you're really interested. You're really into them. You're zooming in on what they're saying. That's good. People like that. Everybody likes that. They want to, people are interested in people who find them interesting. Does that make sense? Uh, and emotions are contagious. So if you're positive, and for you, that's going to be different. That's why I have to work one to one with people because saying you need to do this or you need to do that depends on the human being. We're all, not only are all women different when you're trying to meet them and date them and get a relationship with them, you're different than everybody else. So I can't just tell you watching this, and you need to do this. I don't know. I can throw out some things, but you have to figure out on your own what works and what doesn't. Unfortunately, you might try one or two things and go, oh, nothing works. I can't meet women. Doesn't work for me. I'm unattractive. I'm alone. I'm alone now for forever. They're never going to want me. They never did. I tried everything. You didn't try everything. You know you didn't try everything. So I can't tell you specifically what you need to do. That's why I work with people one on one. But try some of these things, get the results, right? It's research. Um, but emotions spread socially, both positive and negative spread. So, but positive emotional energy increases connection. Why? Because we like that. Online, negative emotions connect. That's the insidious thing about social media. But in real life, positivity, right? You don't want a negative, angry mob. You want to be around people that have a great vibe, right? That's what you want. So there's a kind of blend of relaxed energy, like I often talk about, but sometimes you can be more engaged, more excited. That's okay too when you're really onto something. But being calm, grounded energy, these things signal safety and stability. If you're up once in a while and you're animated for a little while, that can be fun too because it shows that you're fun to be around. You're interesting, right? Because people remember how they felt around you more than the words that you said. So maybe hold back on the words and then maybe don't speak until you have something that might be funny to say and then try it. If it doesn't work, who cares? Try another thing. But it's how you made them feel. And sometimes just being there and just with a little smile on your face and just your eyes are open and you're just like, I'm enjoying myself. I'm glad that I'm here. I'm not, folding my arms and closing myself off. I'm open. I'm open to people talking to me, to approaching people. Even if you don't, you're open to them doing that. And then I talk about eye contact. You make eye contact and hold it. And then you acknowledge. If it's a guy, you maybe do that, right? If it's a woman, you smile and just nod or whatever it is for you. Play around with it. And just kind of get more and more comfortable in your own skin and in whatever room you walk into. I will see you on the next video.